As someone who teaches and mentors undergrads, more broadly, what do you think students gain from studying psychology, even if they have no intention of, becoming psychologists themselves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel so lucky to be at Penn, and undergraduates are a huge part of my lab. And I have taught intro psych, and I also teach a seminar on antisocial behavior. Not how to do it, but how it happens. I think, just sort of thinking with my Psych 1 hat on, I really think that psychology really is a subject that I think most people can understand why it's appealing as a subject to study. And that's both an innate strength of psychology, is that we all have intuitions about why we are the way we are, in the way that I have no intuitions about what you study. I have absolutely no idea about cosmology, and I'm not going to try and pretend that I can. And so I think there's this connection between self and subject matter that is very unique to psychology. And so that's exciting because you have the potential to sort of think about things that you may have learned and apply them in your own life. But I think it also, because of the nature of the subject, I think we as a discipline, are also need to prioritize, and I think certainly at Penn we do this, being able to design and evaluate and critique experiments in ways that allow you to separate all of those intuitions that you might have that come with their own set of biases from whatever the question is that you're trying to ask. And, one thing that I think, you mentioned the sort of splashy headlines that make the news. I think, again, psychology is, that happens a lot with psychology findings. So again, teaching that kind of critical thinking when it comes to this subject matter, I don't think it matters what your major is. I think getting that in a psychology class is really, is really valuable.